Welcome to Finesse Your Style. I'm Jane Vandermeer and I have been a personal stylist for 30 plus years, a long time. I realised a long time ago that when I talk to women and they can be as qualified, as experienced, as educated, extraordinary women in their respective fields, and yet one of the first things they say to me when we speak is I watch them, they apologise for their body. Oh, I'm a little bit bigger than I want to be, or all this kind of talk. And I remember thinking a long time ago, this is very interesting. I want to help women see themselves differently. And so what I decided to do a long time ago is give women the tools to change their perception about themselves. Often it is that, that mean thing that someone said that you, either a friend or a family member or someone we were keen on, maybe it was a throwaway comment a long time ago, but it fuels and feeds that seed of doubt within ourselves as women. And it compounds, and I've watched it again and again, and even with myself, we start to believe it. And, I know it's sort of crazy, but it does happen. And so I made a conscious decision that I wanted to give women tools, practical, helpful, implementable tools to show women how to make the very most of what you have been blessed with. So it's not about body shape alone. It's not about, those few that we see on socials and whatever. It's so much more nuanced than that. It's so much more complicated than that. Colour, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be put in a box of 4 possible palettes. That feels too simplistic for me. So I created something that is, a casual 30 years in the making, that is refined and nuanced and elegant, modern, but really gives women tools so that you can fly yourself, not rather than making you reliant on me. And it's where we start with foundation, and we build up and unlearn different lines of thinking, different behaviour, and then relearn new ways to not only work with our assets, but learn to love them. And I watch with women, so that's why I tend to work with women for a much longer period of time. It's not we can do a one-off, but real change happens when we work together for longer. And I watch women still weigh the same, bodies are still the same, but they take up more space. They own their space. They stand and command the room very differently. They know that shift, and that shift is internal, but it's me giving you the tools and creating your unique blueprint, so that you know with full ingrained confidence, not just like a band-aid worth of confidence, like a real grounded confidence. And what do you think that does to your clients, your friends, your relationships, your friendships when that shift happens? And suddenly your world becomes very, very expansive rather than more of a limited view, and perhaps that self-talk and which can keep us really small. Like, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? By understanding, when we get down to practicality, by understanding which lipstick is much better for you, especially if you're presenting, which foundation makes you look really sallow and does odd things to your skin, and then which one turns back the clock, which shapes. So I've on purpose worn this dress today. It is one of my favourites. I wear it a bit. But it's not, it's about truly understanding. It's about truly understanding your wonderful uniqueness. So reach out if you would like to know more or would like to chat about that. I'd love to do that, but that's why I proudly have been awarded Personal Stylist Globally of the Year the last 2 years, and it is because this approach is very, very different.